So I'm Antti, I'm the founder of Faber alongside a whole amazing team of people. The ethos of Faber is purely real sustainability, working with the producers and the communities to bring some epic food to plates.
So yeah, this is the distillery. It's a old Victorian cowshed. Got about 1,400 bottles of vermouth in here, which we're going to start bottling tomorrow. So this is what's called a vacuum still. Here we can boil ethanol at like room temperature. So we're cold distilling rather than hot distilling. And that's really good for like volatile flavors. Then dehydrator here as well. So we try and have about 90% of the plants we use are all from Pembrokeshire. This has got loads of sea buckthorn in it. If you put a drop on the back of your hand, just like that, and try that.
Wow, that's good.
It's quite punchy, but it should be salty, savoury. So we're using this as a way basically of seasoning cocktails.
Yeah. Wow. Everything you make is made in here.
Yeah. So our gin,
compact,
we
tiny.
do a little bit of it elsewhere, but we do all the start of it here and all the end of it here.
As I walked in, I noticed this.
Yeah.
Atlantic Edge.
It is,
You can tell by the style of shell. We're with them in a couple of days.
Nice.
Why is it here?
So we actually do a project with them. We're making a vodka out of the old shells. It kind of gave us that flintiness, but also like a silky kind of taste as well, which I think is from the protein in the layers. So we clean these down, which takes quite a long time, roast them, crush them, then filter vodka for it.
Amazing.
And you get this great silky, smooth texture, flinty kind of background notes to it. A little bit of salinity as well. And then after we finish with them, they go to a chicken farmer. So there's no waste at all. So this is the range. So we started with sweet vermouth. So we're the first company in Wales making sweet vermouth and wanted to make it a little bit differently. I thought there's no point trying to copy the Spanish and the Italian styles.
No.
So once it's kind of, looked at the landscape and the terroir of Pembrokeshire to kind of inform the flavour of it. So we've got a lot of sort of local fruits in it. So we've got sloes, rose hips, elderberries, and then local spices.
In Faber itself, we're trying to get everything from UK shorelines, and there are certain points we've got things to tackle in the future. Vermouth, hence the reason when Richard said come here, it's like brilliant because there are certain things that you just can't get in the UK, you can't easily find.
We've got a dry vermouth, so this is extra dry. For me in a martini, I like having that hit of vermouth and that taste, but I don't want the sweetness of a normal kind of vermouth. And then that brings us to the coastal gin. So we're using sea buckthorn, we're using 2 different kinds of seaweed as well. Obviously juniper, then we've got rock samphire as well, gorse flower, and the sea buckthorns. And then we've got the oyster shell vodka, which we use Atlantic Edge oysters. And then the most recent one is reeve. Reeve is an old Welsh word for crimson. And this is our version of that classic North Italian red bitter aperitif that can't say for legal reasons what it is. But it's that signature part of Negroni. And it's just lovely making a product in Wales where all of it is from Wales.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I think we've seen the product.
Just where it comes from?
Let's go and see it. Yeah, cool. Let's go and see where it's come from.
Struggling with yours.
I just got the horse flied.
Oh, there's a lot of thistles as well. So this is the meadow sweet. If you get a good smell from it,
that is the tall one.
You'll get this marzipan, vanilla.
You're right, it's the marzipan I get,
So for us, we use it in the vermouth. You can also make a cordial as well. And I've also had a great meadow sweet champagne. So anywhere you use elderflower, basically, you can use meadow sweet. It's called sea wormwood. And I think we're the only company in the world using it commercially. If you smell a bit in your fingers.
I think you mentioned this as an ingredient.
Yeah, so it's a key part of the vermouth. I just love the smell of it. It's really unique, really unusual. And that character for me is a big part of the vermouth. And to have this on our doorstep, then we can pick it so sustainably. And you don't need much either as well. It's such a strong flavour. So it needs a bit of salt water. So you only really got an estuary. So it's normally quite a rare plant. But in Pembrokeshire, we've got one of the biggest estuaries and one of the biggest tidal ranges. And if you look at the amount of wild spaces that are being lost to building houses, farmland, it's really important that wild spaces get protection and then we can look at them. So this one here, you might recognise this from the restaurant.
Absolutely, already.
This is marsh samphire. Grows in sort of salty estuary, kind of muddy environments. It's kind of more round and more like a succulent as well. And a lot saltier as well.
Really salty.
But lovely plant.
There's an argument, is foraging good, is it bad? How do you forage well?
But my kind of rule is that if I go through and pick something, if someone comes through a day later or an hour later, they shouldn't notice I've been to that place. So you kind of mimic like what a grazing herbivore would be, just picking a few little bits here and there, and just pick over a wide area, taking a small amount, just understanding how these plants interact and just be mindful about the impact you can have on these things. This here is called sea beet.
Okay.
It's the original kind of beetroot, leaf beet, Swiss chard, all come from this plant.
So much on one plant just sitting in an estuary.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually it tastes great as well. But yeah, this blanched and water for a little bit or steamed with some butter tossed through it, really good vegetable, and it's full of vitamins as well. So it's really good for you.
So at Faber, we came with the idea that we're going to do all our ingredients British, make sure that we're not importing from overseas, but it was important that the product itself use British ingredients. Here we are in the middle of an amazing estuary. You've kind of gone through some plants with us, and even here, we're sitting here just before we rolled on camera. You're like, oh look, there's gooseberries here, we've got this.
Yeah,
here,
we've got sloes in that bush, we've got haws there, we've got sea beet here, we've got sea purslane, sea aster. I mean, there's probably 10 different things within arm's reach of here.
Brilliant, and it's not all, but obviously ingredients from here again straight into the bottle here. Well, how did you start? How do you come to a point where you're sitting in an estuary picking stuff and taking it back to a cowshed to make a drink? Yeah,
I just love the fact that different aspects of my life have all kind of come together, from working in kitchens to foraging to being into science. It's been it's a lovely mix of all these different pursuits coming under one roof. And I think the product speaks to that as well.
Thank you so much for the time. Thank you for taking us down here. Never would have found it if you hadn't told me.
Yeah, it's quite a hidden gem down here.
Yeah,
and that's why I love the estuary, is that people forget this here. Everyone knows us for our coastline, which is great, but this part of us, it's an amazing ecosystem. It's that salt water, freshwater mix gives you such variety of plants, and it's often just hidden away and unspoiled.
And can I ask that you get us back though, because we don't know the way?
Yeah, I will do, and some quick narrow lanes as well, so maybe follow us for a while.
I'll follow you out, and that's been amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah.
That's good.
Lovely to meet you.
Cheers.